In this video, I am going to explain the elimination method of solving a system of linear equations in two variables. So let us see what is it. What is the elimination method and how to do it. Okay. My name is Vijay Kumar Raju. My channel is Easy Learning. So I am usually dealing with mathematical problems. Now let's see the first. In mathematics, we use numbers and letters. The numbers say -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Okay. These now are numbers and all in between numbers also. So all these numbers have a fixed value. So we call them as constants. But when you say 4, 4 is for 4 for everybody, be it a KG child or a college student or anyone. So these numbers have a fixed value. The numbers which we use, they have a fixed value and we call them as constants. In addition to numbers, we use also letters. The letters say A, B, C, etc., etc., up to X, Y, Z. Any letter from A to Z. All the letters, any letter can be used. And these letters, the value of these letters will depend upon the question we are talking about. Since the value is not fixed, it's keep varying, we call these letters used in mathematics as variables. Okay? The numbers are constants and the letters used are called variables. What's a variable and a constant? When you put them together, we get an algebraic expression. So when these two are put together, we get what is called as an algebraic expression. Example, 5x. X is a variable, 5 is a constant, so 5x is an algebraic expression. 8a. 8 is a number and a is the letter, therefore it is an algebraic expression. 2a plus 3b. So there are two expressions with a plus sign in between them. This becomes a full expression and we call it algebraic expression and so on and so forth. Okay. So this is how an algebraic expression will look like. If the algebraic expression has only one letter, then it is an algebraic expression in one variable. So this expression is having only one letter. Therefore, it's an algebraic expression in one variable. This is also in one variable. It has got two variables. So, example, 12x. A. A means 1a. The number used is 1 here. So, instead of writing 1, we simply write a. It is understood. 25p. P is a variable and 25 is a constant. So, there is an algebraic expression in one variable. If the algebraic expression has two letters, then it is an algebraic expression in two variables. Simple, isn't it? Only one letter, expression in one variable. Two letters, expression in two variables. So see how it is. 2x plus 3m. X and m are two letters and this is one complete expression. So it's an algebraic expression in two variables. A minus 9b. This is also an expression in two variables. This also is an expression in two variables. If the algebraic expression is equated to 0 or any number, then it becomes an equation. That means this is an expression. If you write equal to 0 or some number, then that will become an expression, equation. Sorry. So an algebraic expression equated to 0 becomes an equation. For example, minus 6y is equal to 0. 6y is equal to 0 is an equation. 4q plus 8 is equal to 15 is an equation. Okay? So an algebraic expression equated to some number or 0, we call it as an equation. We got to understand what's a constant, a variable, algebraic expression, why it is called an algebraic expression in two variables, and what is an equation. Next, if the highest power of the variable used in the equation is 1, and only one variable used, then it is a linear equation in two variable, in one variable. That means the power of the variable should be 1. And only one variable should be used. Only one variable is used. So when the power is 1, then it is called as a linear equation. And if only one variable is used, then it is a linear equation in one variable. Yeah. If the highest power of the variable used in the equation is 1 and two variables are used, then it is a linear equation in two variables. Highest power is 1. Okay. Because it's a linear equation, its highest power is 1, but it has two variables. Therefore, it's a linear equation in two variables. Oh, this is also linear equation. This is also linear equation. But why? Because the highest power is 1. This also highest power is 1. Therefore, it is a linear equation. But it has got only one variable, and here it has got two variables. Okay. So, you see, this is a linear equation in one variable. This equation, if you equate it to some 0, then it becomes an equation in two variables. Now, let us see an example. Say this. 5x minus 4y is equal to 12. X is a variable, y is a variable, and it is equated to some number. Therefore, it's an equation in two variables. 7m plus 9n is equal to 32. 7m, m and n are the two variables, and these are the algebraic expression is equated to 0. Is equated to 32. It's a equation, and the highest power of the variable is 1. Therefore, it's a linear equation in two variables. Okay. This is the little basic things which you need to know so that you understand why it is called a linear equation and why it is in two variables. Because in 9th standard, if you remember, you have studied about linear equation in one variable. Now this 10th standard, we are learning linear equations in two variables. So to solve a linear equation in two variables, we need minimum two equations. Because there are two variables, if you have to find the value of both the variables, one equation cannot suffice. Because one, if you try to express in term, it will be in terms of the other. Therefore, you minimum two equations are required. And these two or more equations together is called a system of equations. Is called the system of equations. Yeah. Equation, the system of equation can be solved by. So now what is our main purpose? We have to solve these equations. We have to solve this equation. This can be solved by elimination method, substitution method, cross multiplication method, graphical method. Okay, so these are the four methods of solving a system of equations. In this video, I am going to take up the first method, that is the elimination method. So we'll take only one method and try to solve the system of equations. When I'm solving it, so while solving it, I have considered all the possible ways in which the question can be asked. All possible forms of the equation which can be asked. So if you go through this video thoroughly, you will you will be able to solve any question based on the system of linear equations by elimination method. First, you can compare it with this method sums which I have solved. I have solved one sum of each type. So you can keep this as a reference and you can see with the sum which type it comes across and accordingly adapt that method and you will be able to solve all the questions, any type of question. So if you are thorough with this video, you will be perfect in solving a system of equation by elimination method. If you go through the video thoroughly, you will be able to solve any questions on linear equations and two variables. Okay? So go through it and record it, and again you can save it, and again you can go through it so that you will be perfect with this. So let's begin with the first example. Solve the following system of equation by elimination method. The question could be like this: solve the following system of equation by. But usually in paper, what in the examination paper, they won't mention solve by elimination method. They will leave it to the child, whichever method he is good at. He can take that method and solve it. So usually they don't mention it, but here for this particular case, I just mentioned it. Otherwise, as I told you, there are 4 methods of solving it. You can adapt any method. Only for graphical method, they will specifically mention by graphical method. Else, they will just say solve the system of equation. And it's left to you which method you are. Means the method which you have understood and you're confident that you will be able to solve it correctly, solve by that method. That is the reason they don't give you any specifically mention you solve only by this method. Now let us see the first question. X plus y is equal to 3 is the first equation, and 2x plus 5y is equal to 42 is the second. These are the two equations, so this forms the system of equation. Now, we are going to adapt elimination method. When I said elimination method, what we mean, the meaning of this word, elimination, elimination means to remove. So we have got two variables, x and y. So we have to remove any one of the variables. How to remove the variable? By making the coefficient, the number in front of that variable same. If the variable, if the constant in front of the variable is same, then you can either subtract or add and make it and cancel that particular variable, and you will be left with only one variable whose answer you can find automatically. So let us see what is to be done. Now see this. Start with the solution. Multiply. This is your first equation. This is your second equation. So multiply first equation by 2 and subtract it from the second equation. I am going to make this coefficient same. It is having only 1, so and this is 2x. So I am going to multiply this with 2. Once I multiply with 2, so the 2x, here also 2x, we can subtract it and this gets cancelled. So that's why I have written multiply the first equation by 2 and subtract it from the second equation. So x plus y is equal to 3 into 2. So multiply with 2, it becomes 2x plus 2y is equal to 6. This will be your first equation. And so this is your second equation. 2x plus 5y is equal to what? Subtracting the 2. 2x plus 2y is equal to 6. Okay, this is the second equation. This is the first equation. We're going to subtract it. When you are going to subtract it, you have to change the sign of the equation, signs of the terms in the second equation. So it is positive, it will become negative. This is also positive, it will become negative. This is also positive, it will become negative. Okay, 2x minus 2x, this should get cancelled. Plus 2y minus 2y plus 5y minus 2y. 5 minus 2 is 3. It becomes 3y. And 42 minus 6 is 36. Okay. Now it will divide. Y is equal to 36 divided by 3 is equal to 12. So y value you have calculated. So once you know, substitute y is equal to 12 in first equation because that's a simpler equation. Okay. So that's why I go for first equation. So x plus y is equal to 3. So put y is equal to 12. So in place of y, put 12. So x plus 12 is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 minus 12. Plus 12, when it comes to the right side, it becomes minus 12. So 3 minus 12 is minus 9. So you got the first answer. X is equal to minus 9 and y is equal to 12. This is the value of, so x is equal to minus 9 and y is equal to 12. It is called as a solution set. Find the solution set of. Okay. When they use the word find the solution set of the following equations, you are nothing doing it, you are going to solve it and find the answer of value of x and y. Now let us see the second equation. Second question. 2x minus 3y is equal to 13. Sorry, 2x minus 3y plus 13 is equal to 0 and 3x minus 2y plus 12 is equal to 0. So here both the all the terms are on the left hand is equal to 0. So how do you solve this? Multiply first equation with 3. I'm going to multiply the first equation. I have decided that I want to eliminate Okay, I have decided to eliminate, say, x. If I want to eliminate x, so this is 2, and here we have got 3. So if I multiply with 3, this will become same like this, and this I should multiply with 2. So multiply first equation by 3 and second equation by 2 and subtract the two equations. So now it's here 2x minus 3y plus 13 equal to 0 into 3. What will it become? 2x, and second equation is 3x minus 2y plus 12 is equal to 0 into 2. So if you multiply this, it will become 6. 3 2s are 6, 6x minus 3 3s are 9, 9y plus 13 3s are 39 is equal to 0. Second equation, 2 3s are 6. This here, 2 3s are 6 minus 2 2s are 4 plus 2 into 12 is 24. Now let us subtract the 2. And I'm going to subtract it. This is positive, it will become negative. This is negative, this will become positive. This is positive, this will become negative. So 6x minus 6x will cancel. So minus 9 plus 4 is minus 5. Minus 5. 39 minus 24 is 15. So take 5y this side, become 5y is equal to 15. Y is equal to 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. You got the value of y. Substitute in any one of the equations. Substitute y is equal to 3 in the first equation. 2x minus 3y plus 13 is equal to 0. Put y is equal to 3. So 2x minus 3 into 3y, in place of y I put 3 plus 13 is equal to 0. Therefore 2x minus 9. 2x minus 9 plus 13 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to 13 minus 9 is 4. Take x this side, x is equal to minus 4. Take 4 this side, because minus 4 divided by 2 is minus 2. Our third question. So all the same. Questions remaining same. Now questions is given in decimal points. 0.4x minus 0.3y and 0.7x minus 0.2y. So when in decimal, it goes into solution. Multiply first equation by 2 and second equation by 3 and add the two equations. Adding the two equations. Why am I telling? Why? See, now I am trying to add. That means I'm going to eliminate. I have decided to eliminate y. Okay, it is your choice. There's nothing that hard and fast rule that you should eliminate x only or eliminate y only. Whichever you are convenient with, just do it. So since in the first two questions I have eliminated x, now I am eliminating y. Now multiply first equation with 2. So it will be 0.4x plus 0.3y is equal to 1.7 into 2. And the second equation will be 0.7x minus 0.2y is equal to 0.8 into 3. When you multiply it, it becomes 2 4s are 8. So 0.8x plus 0.6y is equal to 17 2s are 34, so 3.4. So instead of multiplying with 0.2, multiply with 2 so that the decimal problem will not be there. Had I multiplied with 0.2, then it will become 0.08. So to make things simpler, we have done with a whole number. So take a whole number which is far easier to multiply and easy to calculate it. Here, 3 7s are 21, 2.1 minus 3 2s are 6, so 0.6 into 8 3s are 24, 2.4. Now I'm going to, this is plus, this is minus, the coefficients are same, variable is same. So they can directly get cancelled. So we are going to add them. So when you're going to add them, this directly gets cancelled. Once this gets cancelled, 2.1 plus 0.8 is 2.9. X is equal to, add this 2 plus 2, 4 plus 4 is 8, 3 plus 2, 5. Divide it. 5.8 divided by 2.9. Remove one decimal from here, remove one decimal, it becomes 58 upon 29. 29 twos are 58, so x is equal to 2. Put x is equal to 2. That means substitute x is equal to 2 in second equation. Okay? We have been doing always first equation. Now I am doing the second equation. So just it is only to tell you that it is not necessary that you should always substitute in first equation. You can also substitute in second equation. You will get the correct answer, same answer. So now what I have done, in place of x, I put 2. So this is your equation. 0.7x. So 0.7 into 2 minus 0.2y equals. So 2 7 are 14. 1.4 minus 0.2y is equal to 0.8. Take minus this side and bring this to this side. So 1.4 minus 0.8 is equal to 0.2. 8 subtracted, you get 0.6. 0.6 divided by 0.2, remove the decimals, you get 6 upon 2, so it is 3. So x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 is your solution. Fourth question. Now, the questions could be in root form. Okay? As I told you, I will be dealing with all types of plausible questions. That's why. If the question is in root form like this, what is to be done? Now, see, root is multiply first equation with root 8. Now I am going to eliminate y. Okay, I am going to eliminate y here also. So I am multiplying the first equation with root 8. Okay, and then second equation with root 3 and subtract the two equations. So see here, again I am writing it here. Root 5x minus root 3y is equal to 0 into root 8. And root 7x minus root 8y is equal to 0 into root 3. So now root into root multiply it. So 5 8s are 40. So root 40 minus 8 3s are 24 minus root 24 is equal to 0. And this will be 3 7s are 21 minus 8 24 and 0. Now both are negative, so you will have to subtract them. So when you subtract it, this becomes minus, this becomes plus, and that is 0. So now plus minus cancels. This cancels. So it is root 40 minus root 21 x is equal to 0 you're getting. So x is equal to 0 upon root 40 minus root 21. That is equal to 0 only. So x is equal to 0. Now put x is equal to 0 in second equation. You put x is equal to 0, you get root 7 into 0 minus root 8 into y is equal to 0. So root 7 into 0 is 0. It will be y is equal to 0 upon root 8, that is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Yeah. I think I am quite slow only in explaining it. See if you have understood it. Next, fifth question. Root 2x minus root 3y is equal to root 6. There we had, after equal to sign, we had 0. Now after equal to sign, we have a number. Here also we have a number. Now when such a case, let's see how it is done. Multiply first equation with root 3. I am eliminating x. And second equation with root 2. And subtract the two equations. Multiply. Root 2x minus root 3y is equal to root 6 into root 3. Root 3x minus root 8y is equal to root 5 into root 2. When I multiplies root 6 minus root 9 is equal to root 18. This could be written as root 6 is not a perfect square, but this is a perfect root. So we can write this as root 6x minus 3y is equal to root 18. Let us multiply second equation. Root 6 minus root 16 minus is equal to root 10. This could be written as root 6 minus 4y is equal to root 10. Now As I said, subtract the two equations. So let us put them together. Now sign should change it. They should be negative. They should be positive. They should be negative. This cancels. Therefore, minus 3 plus 4 is only 1y or y. Y is equal to root 18 minus root 10. This is the value of y. Substitute y is equal to root 18 minus root 10 in first equation. Root 2x minus root 3 and y is root 18 minus root 10 is equal to 6. Open the bracket. Root 2x is equal to 18 3 is 54. Root 54 minus becomes plus 3 into root 10 is root 30 is equal to 6. Root 6. Now, this could be written as root 2x minus 54 could be written as 9 6 are 9 6 are 54. And this could be written as 5 6 are 30. Okay. So what happens? So it becomes root 2x minus root 9 is 3. So it becomes 3 root 6 and root 5 into root 6 because both are not perfect roots. So you write them both together. Then I want x. So these all are numbers. So I take all this to the right side. From root 2x is equal to root 6, this root 6, minus becomes plus 3 root 6, minus root 5 into root 6. Root 6 is here, root 6 is here, root 6 is here, take out root 6 common. Root 6 go. So this is 1 root 6 plus 3 root 6 is 4 root 6. 4 root 6 into minus root 5 plus root 6. Because this is not a perfect root, so you write take out root 6 common, 4 minus root 5. Bring this root 2 down, x is equal to root 5 minus root 6, 4 minus root 5 into root 6 upon root 2. Root 6 and root 2 can cancel and becomes root 3. So 4 minus root 5 into root 3. This is the value of x and this is the value of y. So, yeah, those are x and y values. Sixth question. Now you have brackets. 7 into y plus 3 minus 2 into x plus 2 is equal to 14 and 4 into y minus 2 close the bracket plus 3 into x minus 3 is equal to 2. So you will have to first open the bracket, bring the terms together, numbers together. So let us see how it is. First, expand the equation and rearrange the terms. This you need not write it, but just 7y plus 21, 20 minus 2x minus plus is minus 2 to the 4 is equal to 14. And this will be 4y minus 8 plus 3x plus minus is minus 3 3 is 9 is equal to 2. Now you see here 7y minus 2x. 7y minus 2x, 21 minus 4 is 17 is equal to 14. And this will become 4y plus 3x minus 8 minus 9 is minus 17 is equal to 2. Bring this to this. So 7y minus 2x is equal to 14 minus 17 is minus 3. And 4x plus 3y is equal to 2 plus 17. Because minus 17 plus 17 is equal to 19. Now you see these two equations. Now this is the two equations. We brought them in the normal form as we have been solving the previous sums. And now you can apply your elimination method. So what is it we are doing? Multiply first equation with 3. This is your first equation with 3. And the second equation by 2 and add the two equations. Because I am eliminating x. So when you multiply 7y minus 2x is equal to minus 3 into 3. 4y plus 3x is equal to 19 into 2. It will be 7 3s are 21y minus 2 3s are 6x is equal to minus 9. And here 2 4s are 8. So 8y plus 2 3s are 6x is equal to 19 threes, 19 twos are 38. So this is positive, this is negative, so it is add. Add them and this gets cancelled. 21 plus 8 is 29 and 38 minus 9 is 29. So y is equal to 1. 29 divided by 29 is 1. Put y is equal to 1 in the first equation. So put that, you will get 7. I'm putting in this simplified equation, okay? Already there, we have already simplified it. I'm putting in this equation. So 7 into y, 1. So 7 into 1 minus 2x is equal to. This becomes 7 minus 2x is equal to minus 2x, it is, bring it this side, minus 2x it comes, and minus 3 comes this side from plus 3. So 2x equal to 7 plus 3, that is 10. X is equal to 5. Okay, 10 divided by 2 is 5. So x is 5, y is equal to 1. Yeah. Seventh question. Now, the question is in this one. X upon 7 plus y upon 3 is equal to 5. And x upon 2 minus y upon 9 is equal to 6. So here you need to take LCM. Taking LCM of both equations and rearrange the terms. Okay. So when you have a number in the denominator, you need to take LCM. Now you see the LCM. LCM of the first equation is 7 and 3 means 21 is the LCM because both are prime numbers. So 21, that means this will multiply with 3 and this will multiply with 7, cross multiply. So 3x plus 7y is equal to 21 is equal to 5. And here 9x minus 2y upon 18 is equal to 6. Remove this decimal denominator by multiplying this side. And this will go and multiply. So it becomes 3x plus 7y is equal to 21 into 5 is 105. And 9x minus 2y is equal to 18 into 6 is 108. Now, the equation, we brought them again in the normal form. Now you see here, this particular 9x, 3x. So we multiply the first equation by 3 and subtract the two equations. So it becomes, when you multiply with 3, it becomes 9x plus 21y into 105 into 3 is 350. Okay, 105. And this is subtract one. So we are multiplying only the first equation and directly subtracting with the second equation. The second equation we take them as it is. 9x minus 2y is equal to 108. Now we are going to subtract it. Sign changes, minus, plus, this becomes minus. This cancels. So 21 plus 2 is 23. 315 minus 108 is 207. Divided, you'll get 9. So y is 9. So substitute y is equal to 9 in first equation. You'll get 3x plus 7y, 7 into 9 is equal to 105. That is 3x is equal to 105 minus 7, 9, the 63. The plus sign here, so it comes this side, becomes minus. So 105 minus 63 is 42. So x is equal to 42 divided by 3 is 14. This is 14, y is 9. That was your 7th question. 8th question, again a different. Now the variable is in the denominator. Now in the previous question, numbers were in the denominator. We took LCM. Now variable itself is in the denominator. How do you solve this? So if in the question the variable is in the denominator, then what we do is, see this, put 1 upon u. Here the variable is u. So put 1 upon u as a and 1 upon v as b. So if you put that, it becomes 15a plus 2b is equal to 70. And this becomes a plus b is equal to 36 by 5. Take this 5 this. So it becomes 15a plus 2b is 70. 5a plus 5b is 36. Again, it has come in our normal form. Now we solve these two equations. 5 and this is 15. So let us multiply the first equation with 3. Okay. So multiply the second equation with 3 and subtract the two equations. So 15a plus 2b into first equation I am not multiplying with, I just writing, I am multiplying with 1. And second equation I am multiplying with 3. So it is 15a plus 2b is 17. And this becomes 15a plus 15b is equal to 108. Now what I am going to do, I am going to subtract it. By subtracting, the signs change. Sign, sign, sign. Subtracted, this cancels. 2 minus 15 is minus 13 is equal to 108 minus 17 is 91. This number is greater, it's having a negative sign, so it will be minus. Divided, b is equal to 7. Because minus minus cancels and 91 divided by b is 7. But what is b? 1 upon b is b. And b means 7. 7 upon 1. Take the recipe. So it will become b is equal to 1 by 7. Just invert it. Say this one, b, take it to the numerator. Just take the reciprocal of b upon 1. And this will become 7 upon 1 upon 7. Finish. So that means b is equal. B upon 1 is b. And 1 upon 7 is the value of. So we have found the value of b. Clear? Now put b is equal to 7 in first equation. So put in first equation, it becomes 15a into 2 into 7 is equal to 7b. B value, okay? This is implying 15a is equal to 17 minus 14. 2 7 of 14 it is. Take it positive, this is positive. Goes to the left side, right side because negative. So 17 minus 14 is 3. So it becomes a will be 3 upon 15 equal to 1 upon 5, which is equal to 1 upon u. Take the reciprocal. U is equal to 5. Okay. Both. Make it upside down, both the sides. That is, both this here, this one and this one, both make it upside down. Reciprocal. They'll get u is equal to 5. Next. Now, root is having a, sorry, the variable is in the denominator and it is in the form of root. If it's in the form of root also, we follow the same method. Same method here. So, solution, put 1 upon root x is a and 1 upon root y is equal to b. 2a plus 3b is equal to 2. 4a minus 9b is equal to minus 1. Say 4a, 2a. Okay. Multiply equation 1 by 3 and add to 2. So multiply this 3. 2a plus 3b is equal to 2 into 3. And this second equation you multiply with 1 and add it. So it becomes 6a plus 9b is equal to 6. First, second equation is 4a minus 9b is equal to 1. They are adding the 2. So this cancels. So 4 plus 6 is 10 and 6 minus 1 is 5. A is equal to 5 upon 10 is equal to 1 upon 2. But 1 upon root x is a. That is 1 upon 2. So 1 upon root x is equal to 1 upon 2. Square both sides. What will happen? 1 upon x is equal to 1 upon 2. Take reciprocal. Now x is equal to. Okay. So when it is in the root form, take the square of it. Once you take the square, the root sign will vanish and only x will remain. And when you take the square, it becomes 2 square is 4. Both are 1 upon 1 upon, so take the reciprocal x. 4. Substitute a is equal to 1 by 2 in first equation. First equation 6 into 1 by 2 plus 9b is equal to 6. Okay. I have taken directly this. So 2 3s are 3 it is. 3 plus 9b is equal to 6. And 9b is equal to 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. So b is equal to 1. 3 upon 9 is equal to 1 upon 3. Which is equal to 1 upon y. Squaring, you will get y is equal to 1. Follow the same thing. Okay. Shortage of space. So just for one thing, I couldn't go to the next slide. So follow the same thing. 1 upon root y is equal to 1 upon 3. So it becomes 1 upon y is equal to 1 upon 9. So y is equal to 9. Yeah. Next. Now see this. X plus y upon x, y is equal to 2. X minus y upon x, y is equal to 6. Question is another different. So all are for elimination method and is a system of linear equations in two variables because all the powers of the variables are one only. Now see here. Two equations can be written as, now how do you write? X upon xy plus y upon xy. Because LCM is xy, that means instead of putting one common base, just break it down. Equal to 2. And x upon xy minus y upon xy is equal to 6. So what happens? This x and x should cancel. X cancels. Here y cancels. Here x cancel. Here y cancels. What is left here? 1 upon y plus 1 upon x is equal to 2. 1 upon y plus 1 upon x is equal to 2. Here 1 upon y minus 1 upon x is equal to 6. Okay. Now here you see 1 upon x and 1 upon x. One is plus, one is minus. So like the previous one, you need not substitute, put 1 upon x is equal to a and 1 upon y is equal to b. You can directly add the two equations because one is positive and negative. So adding the two equations. 1 upon y plus 1 upon x is equal to 2. 1 upon y plus minus 1 upon x is equal to 6. Add the two. So plus and minus will cancel. So 1 upon y plus 1 upon y is equal to 2 plus 6 is 8. Here what is constant? Y is the denominator. So it becomes y plus y is 1 plus 1 is 1, 2. 2 upon y is equal to 8. So y is equal to 2 upon 8 is equal to 1 upon 4. We can take y this side. It was 8y. Keep y here. Bring 8 down. So 2 upon 8 equal to 1 upon 4. Now put y is equal to 1 upon 4 in this. Y is equal to 1 upon 4 means how it will be 1 upon 4 is plus 1 upon x equal to 2. Denominator goes to the numerator. So it will be 4 plus 1 upon x equal to 2. Plus 4, bring it this side, well, minus 4. So 1 upon x equal to 2 minus 4. That will be 1 upon x equal to minus 2 on 1. Take the reciprocal. So this will become x is equal to 1 upon minus 2. So x is equal to 1 upon minus 2 and y is equal to 1 upon 4. Not necessarily always you substitute and again do that. You can follow this way. You can try that method. Now if you want to do it, you can substitute 1 upon y is equal to a and 1 upon x is equal to b and follow the previous sums method. You will get the same answer. That I leave it as a homework to you. 11th question. Now, xy was in the denominator, you follow this. If xy is in the numerator and x plus y, if this is the case, then what have you to do? Now, in this case, cross multiply the two equations and divide both sides by x. That means 5 into xy and 6 into x plus y. So this 6x into 6y is equal to 5x. And this will be 6y minus 6x equal to x. Now divide by xy. 6x upon xy plus 6y upon xy is equal to 5xy upon xy. 6y upon xy minus 6x upon xy is equal to xy upon xy. So here x will cancel. Here y will cancel. Here the whole xy will cancel. Here y cancels. Here x cancels. Here both xy cancels. What is left here? 6 upon y. On y plus 6 upon x is equal to only 5. Here 6 upon x minus 6 upon y equal to 1. 6 upon y minus 6 upon y. Okay, let's go for adding. Add the two equations. 6 upon y plus 6 upon x is equal to 5. And other one is 6 upon x minus 6 upon y is equal to 1. Adding it. So this and this cancels. This cancels. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 upon x. 6 upon 6 upon x is equal to 6. It is 12 upon x is equal to 6. Bring 6 down. It becomes 12 upon 6. So x is equal to 2. Put x is equal to 2. So 6 upon x minus 6 upon y is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 2. Now 6 upon 2 minus 6 upon y is equal to 1. So it becomes 3 minus 6 upon y is equal to 1. So bring this, take this one negative this side and bring 1 this side. 3 minus 6 upon y is equal to 3 minus 1. So 6 upon y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 6 upon y is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3, x is equal to 2. This is how when it is in this form. So see the types. Okay, I made sure that I am covering all possible types. See the 12th question. 12th question, 44 upon x plus y, 30 upon x minus y is equal to 10. If it is in this form, then you have to put 1 upon x plus y is equal to a and 1 upon x minus y is equal to b. The whole thing you have to take it as a. So it will be 44a plus 30b is equal to 10, and this will be your first equation, and this will become 55a plus 40b is equal to 13. Okay, this is the second equation. Now 44, 30. So what I do, so this is easier to handle than this. So what I do, multiply first equation with 4, and second equation with 3, and subtract the two equations. So when I multiply the first equation with 4, this becomes 4 into 44 is 176. 4 0 0, 4 3 0, 120b is equal to 4 3 0, 40. And here I am multiplying this with 3. 3 into 55 is 165, and 40 into 3 is 120, and 13 3 is 39. Now positive, both are the same. So to eliminate this, I have to subtract. Subtract it, minus sign, minus sign, minus sign. This cancels. So this is difference is 11a equal to 1. A is implies a is equal to 1 by 11. Okay, you got the value of a. Put a is equal to 1 by 11 in first equation. So 4 into 1 by 11 plus 30b is equal to 4. 11 fours are 44. 4 plus 3b is equal to 10. Thus 30b is equal to 10 minus 4. B is equal to 6 upon 30 is equal to 1. B value I got, A value. But 1 upon x plus y is A. That is 1 by 11. This implies, and 1 upon x minus y is B. That is 1 by 5. So we become, taking the reciprocals, we will get x plus y is equal to 11 and x minus y is equal to 5. That is be your third equation. This be your fourth equation. Now x plus y 11, x minus y, both are positive, negative is there. So adding the two, adding equation 3 and 4. X plus y is 11, x minus y is 5. Adding cancels, 2x 16, x is equal to 16 divided by 2 is 8. Put x is equal to 8 in third equation. X plus y is equal to 11, 8 plus y is equal to 11, y is equal to 11 minus 8 is 3. So x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 3. So if it is in this form, so you'll have to use elimination method 2 times. Once between first and second equation, and you'll get the third and fourth. Then once more with between these two, get the value of x and y. Yeah, 13th question. It is in this little more complicated. Again, we use the same thing. Substitute 3x plus 2y is a, and 1 upon 3x minus 2y is b. So it becomes 2a plus 3b is 17 upon 5. And this becomes 5a plus, sorry, here I am going to take this 5 this side. 2 5s are 10, 5 3s are 15, is equal to 17. So 10a plus 15b is equal to 17. This becomes your first equation. And now you take this equation. 5a plus b is equal to 2. This becomes the second equation. Now we have to solve these two. So whatever easy, we just multiply. Multiply second equation with 2 and subtract the two equations. So 10a plus 15b is equal to 17 is the first equation. Second equation you are multiplying with 2. 10 to 4. 10 to 4. Subtract it. Minus, minus, minus. This cancels. So 15 minus 2 is 13. And 17 minus 4 is also 13. So b is equal to 13 upon 13 is 1. b is 1. Put b is equal to 1 in first equation. So 10a plus 15 into 1 plus is equal to 17. So 10a is equal to 15 minus the 17 minus 15, that is equal to 2. A is equal to 2 upon 15, that is equal to 1 upon 5. But 1 upon 3x minus 2y is a, which is 1 by 5. And 1 upon 3x minus 2y is equal to b, which is 1. If 1, b is 1 here, b is this. So take reciprocal, it becomes, taking reciprocal, you will get 3x plus 2y is 5. And if you take this 1 upon 1, so the reciprocal is again 1. So 3x, this is the third equation. 3x minus 2y is equal to 1. Add the two. Adding equation 3 and 4. 3x plus 2y is 5. 3x minus 2y is equal to 1. Adding, this cancels. 6x equal to 6. X is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 1 in third equation. 3 into 1 plus 2y is equal to 5. 2y is equal to 5 minus 3, that is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2 divided by 2 is 1. You got x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. Yeah. 14th question. Now say this. 1 upon 2 bracket x plus 2y, 3x minus. So in this case, put 1 upon x plus 2y is a, and put a 1 upon 3x minus 2y is b. Put that, it becomes, this is a, and 2 is in the denominator, so it becomes a upon 2 plus 5b upon 3 equal to minus 3 upon 2. So here you will have to take LCM. LCM will be 6. So 3a plus 10b is equal to 6. Therefore minus 3 upon 2. This will give you 3a plus 10b is equal to minus 3 into 6 upon 3. So 3 2s are, 2 3s are, and 3 3s are 9. So it becomes 3a plus 10b is equal to minus 9. This will be your first equation. Okay. Now see the second equation. 5a upon 4 minus 3b upon 5 is equal to 61 upon 60. Again LCM, this will become 5 5 is 25a minus 4 3 is 12b upon 20 is equal to this. Now take 60 this side. 60 is equal to 25a minus 12b upon 20 is equal to 61. 23 is 60. So it becomes 3. 25a minus 12b is 61. Open the bracket. It becomes 75a minus 36b is equal to 61. This becomes the second equation. So the equation has to be modified and simplified. And now you can go for solving it. How do you solve it? See, multiply first equation with 36 and second equation by 10 and add the two equations. First equation with 36 and second equation with 10. So 36 into 3, 108. 36 into 10 is 360. And 36 into 9 is 324. Minus sign, so it is minus 20. 324. Second equation, multiply into 10, 750a minus 360b is equal to 3610. So add the two. This cancels. So you add this two, because 858 is equal to, subtract it, it becomes 286. So a is equal to 86 upon 853 is equal to 1 upon 3. Put a is equal to 1 upon 3 in first equation. We'll get 1 upon 3. 3 into 1 upon 3 plus 10b is equal to minus 9. We'll get 1. This will give you 10b is equal to minus 9 minus 1. 10b is equal to minus 10 upon 10 is equal to minus 1. Put the value of b. But what is a and b? A is equal to 1 upon x plus 2y, and which is equal to 1 upon 3. And 1 upon 3x minus 2y is b. Okay. So take the reciprocal. Take the reciprocal, you get x plus 2y is equal to 3. And here you'll get x, 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 1. This is the third equation. 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 1. This is the fourth equation. Now this is a plus and minus. So add the two equations. Third and fourth. 2x plus 3y is equal to 3. 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 1. Add it. This cancels. 4x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 upon 4 is equal to 1 by 2. Put x is equal to 1 by 2 in equation 3. You'll get 1 by 2 plus 2y is equal to 3 is equal to 2y is equal to 3 minus 1 by 2. Take LCM. 2x equal to 2, 3 is 6. 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 upon 2. That is 2y is equal to 5 upon 4. Because this 2 comes and multiplies with this. So this is the value of y. 15th question. Now see this. This is a typical question. 152x. Now here 152 it is with y. And 376y, here it is 378x. So the numbers are same, but the variables have changed. And such is the case, here the method is slightly different. What you have to do is add the two equations. 152 minus 378y is equal to 74, minus 378x plus 152y is equal to minus 604. Then adding the two, so it is, you cannot cancel any of them. So 378 minus 152 is minus 226. This is minus 226y is equal to 678. Both are negative, so they get added up. Divide by both sides by 226. So minus 226 x upon 226 minus 226y upon 226 is equal to minus 278 upon 226. This will cancel. Oh, cancels. It will only minus x. This cancels. Minus y. And this will minus 3. This becomes the first. Now, subtract the two equations. Take the first equation. Take the second equation. Subtracting it. So the sign changes. The sign changes. And this sign changes. Add the two. 530x minus 530y is equal to 530. Overlap and dividing both sides by 530, you get 530x upon 530 minus 530y upon 530 is equal to 530 upon 530. So x minus y is equal to 1. This is your second equation. Add the two. Minus x minus y is equal to minus 3. X minus y is equal to 1. And add the two. This cancels. Minus 2y is equal to minus 2. Y is equal to 1. Put the value in second equation. X minus 1 is equal to 1. X is equal to 1 plus 1. X is equal to 2. So get X is equal to 2 and Y is equal to 1 is the solution set. Now, question 16. Now here we have a set of three equations. Equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. So when they are equation 3 is there, and we have to find the value of x, y, z, three variables. So what we do, first we eliminate any one of the variable, get two equations in two variables, and then get those values and substitute it. See this how it is. Okay. See this. Subtract equation 1 and 2. Take this first equation, take the second equation and subtract it. I am eliminating x first. X minus y plus z is equal to 4. X minus 2y minus 2z is equal to 9. Subtract it. Minus, plus, plus, minus. So this cancels. So minus y plus 2y is only y. And 2z plus z is 3z is equal to minus 9 plus 4 is minus 4. This becomes your fourth equation. Then now, multiply equation 2 by 2 and subtract from 3. Now I'm going to subtract x from these two equations. First I did with the first and second. Now I'm going to do with second and third. When I multiply this thing, 2x plus y plus 3z is equal to 1. This is your third equation. And the second equation, when I multiply with 2, it becomes 2x minus 4y minus 4z is equal to 18. I'm going to subtract it, minus, plus, plus, minus. This cancels. Plus 4 plus 1 is plus 5. Plus 4 plus 3 is plus 7 is equal to minus 18 plus 1 is minus 17. This is your fifth equation. Now we will solve fourth and fifth equation, get the value of y and z and substitute in the first equation. See how it is. Multiply equation 4 by 3 and subtract from 5. Multiply fourth equation by 3. Fourth equation is fifth equation. Fourth equation I'm multiplying with 5. So it becomes 5y minus, here the 5y minus 15z is equal to minus 25. I'm going to subtract it. So change the sign, change the sign, change the sign. Cancels. So it is 7 minus 8z is equal to 8. Z is equal to minus 8. Put z is equal to minus 1 in fourth equation. We'll get y is equal to plus 3 into minus 1 is equal to minus 5. So y is equal to minus 5 plus 3, y is equal to minus 2. Now you got the value of y and z. Put this value of z in first equation. Put y is equal to minus 2 and z is equal to minus 1 in equation 1. What is equation 1? X minus minus 2 plus minus 1 is equal to 4. So it becomes minus minus plus, minus plus is minus equal to 4. So x minus 2 minus 1 is 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. X is equal to 3. So you have got the value of x, y, and z. All three values are. If you are given three equations, this is the method. X is equal to 3, y is equal to minus 2, and z is equal to minus 1. Clear? So I have almost dealt with all the methods. Now, so if you have all understood the thing, please like my channel, give a and subscribe for the channel for more such questions. Next, I will be solving by cross multiplication method. The next video will be. So subscribe for it, share it with your friends, and click on the like button. My channel is Easy Learning, and my name is Vijay Kumar Raju. I have been teaching mathematics for the past 30 years, and hope if you have liked it, please subscribe and listen. Clear?